Hello and welcome, my name is Diversi, and today we're going to be going over challenges 61 through 70 of the April 2025 monthly challenges. I do have some choices in here where I picked Jack for some reason, and well, I think it might work. It's probably not the best thing to do when there's so many stronger champions, but we're going to try it anyway, see how it goes. If I lose a game here, whatever, who cares. To start with, we have challenge 61, this is Elise. Special rules are crafty portals. Each round, the player's first Bandle city card costs 1 less to play, and mana leak. When the player plays a spell, create a fleeting copy in the foe's hand. For this, we are using Elise. Full build, Gale Force, Dreams of Yordles. If you have Fear Cleaving Axe, that is much better, so use that. Not sure what I want to pick here. Maybe none of these. I'll take Jhin. I think Dragon Tooth here would be good. Quick Strike Blade has some potential as well. You could attack on an off round. You do use your Scout token though if you do that. So I'm going to take Fury. It'll apply to all of our units anyway, so it'll be nice. And Farsight Alteration to ensure that we draw Elise. Then we go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe's units attack, create 2 Resonating Strikes in the foe's hand. They cost 0.
Extend your senses.
So you could play a card here, but I don't know.
A little puncture and a
Stunning's probably fun. I guess I don't want to get stunned, so let's play a card to pass the turn. And we can still get stunned by Steel Tempest, but I don't think he actually has Steel Tempest, so it's going to make that a little bit less likely. And you do want to get 2 attacks off. Helps a lot for your damage, because each one applies the extra spirit to the extra spirit and impact to the units. Could stun Lee Sin again here.
What's today's lesson? I'm going for a walk.
Can attack with just Scout. Thought they'd probably stun a unit there, but they did not. And we win. Fear Cleaving Axe makes that go like twice as fast. Challenge 62 is Katarina. Special rules are Butcher's Block. All units of Plunder grant me +1/+1. Vicious Enemy and Rock 2 hard. Round start, deal 1 to all the player's units. For this, we're using Yasuo, Everfrost, Tempest Blade, and Berserker's Buckle. The 3rd relic on Yasuo doesn't typically matter too much, so putting it as Berserker's Buckle will keep him alive, which can be a challenge. If we had Overwhelm as well, that would probably be pretty good. So if we do see a chance to take that, we will. I like Farsight Alteration. We go into Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays a champion, grant their other units +2/+2. And we can flip Yasuo out here because we're guaranteed to get him from Farsight. And it's always nice to start with a Fey Blade Twirler. If we play the Blade Scout, it'll die anyway, so we may as well just keep the mana. We can stun here if we need to. I've only done 1 stun so far, so dropping Yasuo won't finish it off. He won't mobile here, and we're gonna get attacked. Could block, could not, doesn't super matter. But because of Berserker's Buckle, we'll get a little extra power if we do strike, or get stricken. And I'm gonna drop our Blade Scouts. That'll get rid of Spell Shield, which is fine. Not super concerned because he's dead next round anyway.
Moving into sight.
have used the Steel Tempest that wasn't Yasuo's Steel Tempest, but it's not going to actually matter. And here we just want more units on the board so we can do more damage. We don't have a winning amount of damage here, regardless. And all these units are dead. But because of Berserker's Buckle, Yasuo just keeps getting stronger. And we pull through. Challenge 63 is Tahm Kench. You have Mercy Killings here and Rock Too Hard. If you have an extra Jinx left over, probably not a bad idea to use it here. So around start, all your units will be dealt 1, and then at round end, they will all die. So anything with Tough is also good. So for this, we're going to be using Jack with Berserker's Buckle, Warmog's Armor, and Armored Dio Shell. Armored Dio Shell gives us Tough. Jack is also good at taking advantage of Mercy Killings. Every time he attunes, he does 1 damage to everything. I do think this is one of my more questionable choices because it's a high level adventure, and I'm using a unit based champion, so that's a choice that I made, and I'm hoping it'll be fine. So I'm looking for something with Tough here to help out. Ornn has Tough, I'll take that. It's also Jack, so I'll probably go along. Could sell the Darkened Spear here. Does have regen on it though. The regen doesn't actually stop Mercy Killings. So, yeah. I think I'm fine getting rid of it. For champion item chest, minus cost is always good. I think Deathless would be fine here too in case I make a mistake. Then we go into Tahm Kench, whose power is Big Feast. When the foe summons a unit, grant it +0/+3. This won't super matter because we're gonna kill them all every round. Our biggest problem will be getting overwhelmed. Slippery Wave Rider has Tough, so we'll keep it in hand. Knuckle is a win condition. We just need to get to a point where we can take advantage of all of that. They are out of mana here, so let's go ahead and parlay. Doing that 1 damage will kill him. That unit's already dead in the future. That unit's dead in the future. We'll take damage here. We'll drop Mantle of Babs, Attune will kill them all. Now we can play Jack, but I kind of want to pass and see what happens. Okay, that's the card they stole from us. I'm kind of fun playing Jack here. So Babs is dead anyway, which is something that you do need to consider. And because of that, we can do something like Prize Fight here. If we Prize Fight up against that Pocket Picker, it's gonna die. We can also pass, see if they play another card. Jhin Lizard, obviously much worse than Pocket Picker, so let's get rid of that. I don't think it would be good to attack with Jack here. Drop Slippery Wave Rider, he's elusive. Don't like that. I didn't have a way to just straight remove it, which is a little sad for me. Drop Babs, it'll... Oh, I was full on skill mana. Oops, my bad. I need to think of the best way to play here. I do need to cast a spell. So I guess this will give us some coins. Coins will help us in the future. And then when we play Pablo, he'll attune. Getting rid of all of the units. We can attack with the Slippery Wave Rider. I don't think anything bad can happen. They're basically out of cards now. I'm gonna drop Combat Cook here. Okay, choice. Can put Overwhelm on Jack, which is nice. That king's dead anyway, so just block. In this round we can play Knuckle, or play Ornn rather, copying Jack. We'll attack with Scout here. Hoping it would be blocked, but it was not. I don't think I can attack with Jack. Well, I can take 3 damage and refill 3 spell mana, or 3 mana, and it'll be fine. Also, it's just a winning amount of damage, so no reason not to do that. And so that worked. It was a lot of thinking though, and I tried to build so that I don't have to think. It makes everything a lot easier, but this is fine. Challenge 64 is Kai'Sa and Tahm Kench. Special rules are Bandle Magic. Game start, the player summons the Bandle tree, Vicious Enemy, and Big Feast. When the foe summons a unit, grant it +0/+3. We have that in addition to Tahm Kench as a final boss, so they'll have +6, and Kai'Sa getting extra stats is also kind of terrifying. And for this we have Jhin. We're using Curator's Gatebreaker, hopefully it'll work this time. And 2 Riptide Battery. Wonder if I could find a reason why it didn't work last time. I did not review the gameplay very well, so something I could look at. I think we're gonna want some sort of like strong removal, but I'll take a mana gem here and Aatrox. It's probably fine. Flame Spitter with Hero's Horn is interesting to me as something we might be able to use. So is Siphoning Strike. I could just get rid of a thing and it's free because, or not free, but it starts in hand so it doesn't dilute our pool. I think giving Jhin more power is also a good call, but we'll find out. Going on to Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. So I think we can do, if we're afraid of Jhin not working, is save a damage spell or something like Boom Crew Rookie, attack on a round, and then that way we'll ensure that we actually did a damage and Plunder will activate. Our problem last time was Plunder did not activate. I want a spell shield here and I don't love that. Let's break one of the spell shields. We're gonna drop Kai'Sa. They're gonna be able to steal all of those spells, which is overall gonna be pretty bad for me. Also, we're not gonna get as much value from Jhin as we would like to because our hand is getting filled with trash. As you can see right now, our hand is full, so even if we drop Jhin, we're only going to be generating 1 captive audience, which is actually really bad, and something that I should have considered a little harder before I started doing this. Even if I play Crackshot Corsair, we're going to draw a card. So, I'm going to play this. This block should be fine. We're not going to die here, at least. Now our hand is just super over full. I was hoping I'd be able to get an extra card out, but that is just not going to be the case. Yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah, I hope Jhin works here. It did. Cool. But yeah, we only got 1 captive audience instead of 3. This is overall a bad choice, I would say.
Places, people. We must all play our part. We honor the bull. Death with eyes knowing.
It's too late. You can't.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. If Kai'Sa plays second scan, we have to stun her at that time. But we can also maybe just remove her with Siphoning.
I have prepared something very special.
And I don't super know what we're going to do about all of this. It's also a bad pick for me. Should have hit the Belvethi Elder instead of the elusive. I don't know where we're at. So we're on 3, so we can stun one more. If I can survive this though, next round would be pretty good. Gonna take 6, I can block. Just 2 challenge here. So we're probably gonna take 18? 20, okay.
This way, killing blooms
Gonna deal 3 here to get rid of that spell shield before Kai'Sa can steal it. Sparkle Fly might actually help us as elusive. Let's draw a card. Let's play this guy. We need all the help we can get at this point.
The curtain rises.
Ready? Aim.
I will give them a show.
Captain's orders. Pull it to the face.
Deals 3 and it's stunned. We'll deal 4 more. So we can do 7 damage. I'm not sure that's enough to actually change anything for me though. This is all the units they have though. So, where are we at? Let's see how this goes. Might be wrong. Yeah. Can getting flooded just killed me.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
Let's keep Mana Soul Student. I can passively help.
Take the children to safety now.
If we seek forgiveness, embrace your fate as I have mine.
I must fight. Whoa, friend or foe? Answer me.
Friend, I'm here to help. We have something the void will never understand. Me. Speak to me. Tell me what you're doing.
Words unneeded. Watch.
This has the potential to remove a couple of units, which would help. Again, we don't have hand space. Which is something I really should have thought. It's like actually a giant problem. Stunning it won't help. You can stun Kai'Sa then, and Kai'Sa can't attack. Fine. Fine-esque. Drop Eager Apprentice. Drop Sage Seeker. I've also been removing all of my units. Which is a problem.
Places, people.
Don't have Challenger, so we hit whatever we hit.
I hear it now. The thunderous applause. Step into the spotlight, everyone.
And with no Overwhelm, that attack was terrible. If they give us a chance, we can stun here.
I'll show you how to fight.
What does that do? 3? Okay. This is fun.
Show yourself. Bliss comes in the moment before I am fire.
Could kill this and prevent lifesteal from happening, which I don't hate as an idea. We could also just never let Kai'Sa attack with Captive Audience. That's maybe a better use. Just let it happen. Need to play a spell here. I think Mystic's probably fine. We're gonna draw too many cards next round. We could get rid of the Vandal Tree. That is within our abilities here. Vandal Tree probably not winning the game for us ever. No, get rid of all these trash units that we're making. Get rid of Spell Shield. Siphoning to kill Kai'Sa. Guess she picked up Deathless at some point, which I did not notice. It's really tough to decide what to do here. Attacking deals 4 damage to stunned units. Kai'Sa's stunned. Could stun this as well, but it'll only take 3. We only have 3 captive audience in hand, which feels like an insufficient amount. We have this guy, which will do something. Maybe do damage to this, but I don't know if that helps. So many questions. This is a unit we can actually straight remove. I think this guy is 2. Let's find out. I think just pass. Aatrox will eat something, which I'm happy about. And I think that's all we get to do. A captive audience this guy ahead of time, so he doesn't make an extra unit.
I'm coming for you.
This looks mostly fine. We're gonna want to stun Kai'Sa and stun Poro. Could just kill the Poro. Could just kill Kai'Sa. I don't know. We'll go with this for now. I do lose my Mana Soul student here, which I actually really liked, so I'm sad about that. We'll just deal 1 damage. Want to prevent Spell Shield from happening, so we are forced to respond here. Could kill it, but it has Deathless, so it's gonna come back anyway. Thermogenic Beam gives us a safety net. This gives us Rally. Let me summon a champion. I don't really have hand space though. Also, we're not gonna summon any more champions. Let's get Mana Soul Student down, deal 4 damage to a unit, which will only be 3 damage because of tough. Don't know what Eternal Dancer's revives here, but I think we want to attack with basically everything. Maybe we stun the Poro first so that they don't have a good blocking option. And then attack with everything. Picking up the extra Mana Soul student is actually kind of great, because that'll use the Magic Embers effect. Apparently that was winning, which I'm very happy about, because that was scary. That was so bad. Jhin is a terrible choice when you have your hand completely full. We're gonna take -1 cost here. Wish it could have had -2 cost, but get what you get. -1 on Mana Soul I don't mind as well. -3 on Siphoning is great. We go into Tahm Kenchi's powers Big Feast when the foe summons a unit, grant +0/+3. Alright, get rid of Siphoning, keep Keeper. We get the attack token, which is fantastic. I'll let us play Keeper down. Can't attack, but it's fine. Hand is, of course, overly full. We can play the Marauder. We'll have to take this. I guess we can block Tahm Kench. Doesn't really matter. And then we drop Jhin. Probably going to be able to generate 3 captive audience. 3 should be sufficient, though. I mean, we only made 2 anyway. And we could just kill Tahm Kench here before he has a chance to heal. I'm totally fine with that. Going to play Crackshot Corsair. I want to see what they do. Play another Jack. Put regen on Jhin. Siphoning Strike, a bigger Jack. We're going to want to get Mana Soul down next round. Attack with the Jhin.
I hear it now. The thunderous applause.
Overwhelm on Jhin, also a good call. And we're full on unit, or on hand space. We could... I think I want to draw Mana Soul first. I hate the Bandle tree. I hate it so much. Could stunning unit with stage hand here.
I am frightened. I am ready.
Embrace it. Your adoring public waits.
And our opponent will not attack us. Could use a captive audience, but I'm not sure that's a good plan. Drop Yone for the double stun here. I think we stunned these 2 guys as well. My voice broke. Because apparently I'm still a teenager. And we attack. Easy win. Guys, is terrifying. Like, honestly, Spell Shield, Deathless, all of those keywords just make it really hard to deal with. She gets huge boards, and then the Bandle tree just kind of messed me up by not giving me anything in hand. So, that was that. That was bad. I would not recommend. Play something else. Not sure what, though. Challenge 65 is Irelia and Fiora. Special rules are no looking back. While the player has no cards in hand, their units have +2/+2. Never happens. Vicious Enemy and Gathering Storm. When the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws 1. This with Irelia is very strong. For this we're going to be using Swain, Wicked Harvest, and Double Scourge's Stash. The idea is to get him online as quickly as possible, and then use his spells to gain power. Since my Swain is 6-star, I get to kill everything whenever I play any sort of damaging spell, which is nice. So something like Black Spear here will actually be really nice for me. And at the shop, you could take something like Noxian Fervor. Since everything is Pyromantic Wake, nothing's a dead draw. I don't think we need to make Swain specifically more powerful in that way. I like Brainworm, but I don't think it's super useful, actually. I'm fine taking... Double damage can do a lot. I think I want Death's Hand with Farsight Alteration more, though. Okay. Go away with Farsight Alteration. Fine with it. And I don't know if we're going to have anything on board to use Noxian Fervor on. That's my main hesitation in taking that. So so we'll just go on to Irelia, whose power is Infinite Blade Waltz. When the foe blade dances, they grant their strongest unit +1/+1, and it attacks with the blades. I cannot wait for Irelia to actually be in this game. I'm gonna have so much fun. I love attacking a lot archetypes. We don't pull Swain here, which is a problem. Actually, it's not really. It's fine. Yeah, I love archetypes where you attack a lot, which is why Ambessa is really fun for me. So we do 30 damage here, or 10 damage here, which gives our spells +2, which is good. If we wait for Irelia to attack, she'll actually gain +1/+1 because of Infinite Blade Waltz. And since right now, I don't even know where I'm looking, we only do 4 damage, I would rather just do that up front and remove her.
You like spiders?
You can't kill the blades that way without taking damage, but it's still fine. This is what I was talking about with Irelia just being nonsense. She's stunned to both of my units, and she just gets free attacks. This would stun an extra unit even. Which is why I like the cleave potential that Swain has.
They won't hurt you. If they hurt you, I'd never forgive myself.
Do 4 to anything, stun a unit. Pick up Sigil of Malice, that sounds great. That does damage. Things that do damage are what we're looking for here. Put her on the end, I don't think that will level her, but we'll still win. Not sure how much advantage I took of the cleave there. Didn't seem like there was that much going on, but maybe I did and didn't notice because habits. Get rid of an arachnoid sentry there. Go into Fiora, whose power is Time to Duel. When one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give the ally +1/+1 and tough this round. This we're not really afraid of. Irelia is scary. Fiora can kill you sometimes, especially if you have weak units that she can take advantage of. That can be really bad, but I'm not super concerned. Not sure why I played that. I think I had the idea that playing that would be useful to me in some way, and it definitely wasn't, but here we are. Play Callista, play Haunted Relic, attack with everything. Fiora kills one more thing, she levels up, but we're not going to let her do that because of Raven Army. Also, apparently she's not even going to try, so... The more damage we do to the Nexus, the easier everything gets. Kinda wanna pass again. Okay. Deal 3 to anything, stun. I'm fine with this. And we'll just finish this unit off. I'm gonna play Haunted Relic as a passing move. Also, every time these die, they're gonna do 1 damage to the enemy Nexus, which will be nice. If we play Enraged Fire Spitter, almost definitely they're just gonna play new Fiora, which I think I'm fine with, but maybe we just start by getting rid of Fiora. Okay, they did nothing, they lose. Glory to Noxus. And for my last questionable choice of the evening, we are doing challenge 66. This is Fizz and Jinx. Special rules are mortal marks. When any player summons a unit, set its health to 1, vicious enemy Hemorrhage, round end, deal 1 to the player's nexus for each unit the foe has, and little buddies, creating those units to deal damage to us by making a Poro every round. Fizz also does a lot of units, but we do have mortal marks, so everything's going to be 1 health. And for this we're going to be using Jack, same reason as before. The Armor Dio shell, we believe, will kill everything. Since we don't also have Mercy Killings, I'm pretty confident that Jack is fine here. The combination of both is pretty bad. Jack also will grow because of Berserker's Buckle. Should be fine. You can take Heimerdinger here. He also likes casting spells and will give us extra units. Hunt the Weak is interesting. With Elixir of Sorcery you can get rid of 2 units from your opponent's hand, which is actually really strong to do. Kind of like the idea of making multiple Metal Babs. They attune every time is the main advantage of that. I think I'll take Parlay with Draw a Champion just in case we don't get our champion. Then we go into Fizz, whose power is Mercurial Nature. Round start, the foe creates in hand a fleeting spell that costs 3 or less from the regions. It costs 1 less. So, we don't have anything that attunes, but I think we can play Pocket Picker. Just get something on the ground. I do want to kill Kelp. Actually, I can just kill Fizz here. That's fine. If he had mana, I would have killed Kelp Maiden instead. And we get a coin and we take damage. And I'm fine passing. We'll probably pass at least once more. I think I want to eat this coin to clear the board. Drop Jack. Flash of Brilliance is an out. You can just kill the entire board at burst speed. Play Heimerdinger. Think we attack here? We can prize fight. That'll make our Jack bigger. Could kill Heimer. Seems bad. I don't have a burst response to this, so I guess it just happens. Okay, we played 5 mana. This will bring us up to 9 plus 3 is 12. It is enough to level. I don't know if we can play the spells that we need to actually pull this off though. Then I guess we want a sleepy unit here. That worked out. This is exactly winning. And we are looking for cost reduction, but I think I'm fine taking... Nah, 2 Dragon Boots is bad. Let's take cost reduction. And then we go to the champion item chest where we can look for more cost reduction, although focusing crystal I like just better, considering the situation. And we go into Jinx, whose power is Rockets Go Boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. Just gonna keep passing here. We don't need to play anything. Forgot about hemorrhage. I could have cleared the board, but I didn't. Now we definitely play Jack. Can clear the board with Flash of Brilliance. And a prize fight for profit. The tune will clear the board. Need 12 mana to play this. Right now we have, let's call it 11. So if I can pull one more mana from somewhere, that would be good, but I don't think I can. Obviously I can risky venture, but I'm not sure what that does for me. Just keep the board clear. Nope, can't do it because I keep forgetting. You can only attune if you're missing mana. So give us an extra gem. Okay, let's play Knuckle. Play Mako. Clear the board with a coin. Attack. We didn't win the game there, we draw Bull, attack again. The hard part is done. We now cruise into the end. We have challenge 67 which is Swain. Special rules are Chronicle of Ruin. Round start, kill all units and revive them. Vicious enemy and remove the imperfection. When the foe summons a unit, recall one of the player's followers with less power than it. For this we're using Teemo, Guardian Angel, double star gem. You can also use Gwen. She gets really big from hollowed really fast, and it's kind of fun as well. But we're going with Teemo here because I like buff caps. I would like to see Teemo 6-star, I think that would be fun. I don't know, I'm just re-rolling at this point. Eventually you have to realize that you're re-rolling for no reason, take anything, you're not getting what you want. Last Breath Rally plus Chronicle of Ruin should give us an attack every round, I think. And we go into Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 3 to all players' damaged units. It shouldn't matter because they're all dying and getting revived anyway. Think. We'll find out. Most important thing is to have Teemo in your hand. If you can get more than one, that's more is more better.
No one's the wiser.
We're just gonna keep passing because we're not gonna block anyway, and we don't want to get hit with a 1 damage spell, which could happen. Drop Jace for free, give him Challenger. Gonna challenge Swain, which actually won't do anything. Let's challenge this guy. No, let's challenge this guy. Does Jace have Black Cleaver? Why is he so big? Oh, Star Gems, obviously. Also, why he costs 0. Yeah, we can kill Swain. And that is Teemo with Chronicle of Ruin. Very, very fun. Challenge 68 is Zed. Special rules are repetition. When any player plays a spell, copy it with the same targets, vicious enemy, and mana leak. When the player plays a spell, create a fleeting copy in the foe's hand. This should be an interesting, I don't know, loop. They don't get mana from my spells though, so should be fine. For this we are using Nami, Grand General's Counterplan, Chameleon's Necklace, and Chemtech Duplicator. Echoing Spirit obviously much better there. But if you are using Epic Relics, you might want to go an entirely different route and go Chosen by the Stars and Hymn of Valor. You can get Nami up to like 100 power in round 1, which is amazing. Then we go into Zed, whose power is Blade in the Darkness. Round end, if the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. So the main thing we are worried about is our early round, where we can't really block. Not blocking, big problem. Could actually kill this Zed here. Just like prize fight. What's he gonna do? Die? Now that we have Nami on the board, we win the game.
But I will see it through.
They have no mana, so we're fine playing this.
I am the Tide Caller. I will drive back the darkness.
This would be nicer if we had a unit on the board. And now we do. I think we have to take this hit, but it's fine. Guess I could have killed the Nabori Blade Scout. Apparently we're also flooding their hand, which is hilarious.
Rise with the surf. Rise the surging tide. Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
Haven't quite won the game yet, actually, so let's get Vayne down. Can't double tumble here. I think we attack first to remove the unit. Also let them spend some mana.
They'll never see me coming. Let the tide carry you. Looking for this. Ride the surging tide. Let the tide carry you.
Guess there's a world here in which they do play our spells, but it doesn't look like they're doing that. They're also playing at burst speed, so maybe they just haven't gotten the opportunity yet. They also pass the game and, you know, win with tumble. It's definitely an option. Nami's ridiculous. Challenge 69 is Zed and Kai'Sa. Special rules are Chronicle of Ruin. You could use the Teemo again here probably. Vicious enemy, suffer, round start. Deal 3 to all the players' damage units and fan favorite. Round start, give the foe's strongest unit +3 or +2/+0 and overwhelm this round. I'm not sure the order that all of these go off in. I don't know if fan favorite will hit and then Chronicle of Ruin, and then they just don't get +2. I have no idea. For this, we're going to be using Annie though, Dreadway Chasegun, Luden's Tempest, and Guardian Angel. I had double Dreadway in my original plan, but I think that's worse, especially as we get more Annie on board. The Luden's Tempest is going to do much more, and also your hand's going to be full anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. You can also take Gwen here to take advantage of Hollowed, but it probably isn't going to matter. Our main thing is just going to be winning through Annie. If we can get more copy of Annie, that would be better. We don't want Quick Strike Blade. Shadow Totem's good though. Love Shadow Totem. You can decide whose power is played in the darkness round, and if a player's nexus took damage this round, the strongest unit strikes it. So basically, it's going to be a game of attrition. If we live longer than they live, we auto-win the game. And if they can overwhelm us before that happens, we lose the game.
Explosives primed.
This way.
Behind ya.
They picked the wrong row.
Not sure what I would even be looking for here. Do you want to remove a card? If you don't try any, you basically lose. So we go into Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. Just a ridiculous power. Keep Disintegrate has a lot of uses. And we should win since we start and they don't have the attack token. I will be able to play Kai'Sa next round though. Could have disintegrated that, but I don't think it's worthwhile.
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
Could stun Kai'Sa, could also let her attack and kill her.
It's Kythera, Annie. Hey, Dibbers.
We are going to disintegrate here. And all of these do 6 now. Absolutely no problem. And finally we have challenge 70, which is Jinx. Special rules are on Flinching Strength. Round start, the player's first Noxus card costs 1 less to play. I can't talk anymore, I'm done. Vicious enemy. Welcome to the Murder Bridge. Game start, the foe summons a Howling Abyss. This actually might be impactful. And Demacia Light 2 when one of the foe's units strikes. Grant it +2/+2, and we're going to be going up against Jinx. Jinx makes wide boards, and also has the ability to... I don't know what I'm talking about. Might want to do not Elise here, is what I'm going to say. Or use for your Cleaving Axe, and that'll kind of guarantee the win on round 1. We should be a little afraid of what they can do. But obviously my brain has stopped working, so I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's take Challenger on Morgana. That'll work well with her lifesteal. Could do Shadow Totem Elise. We go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket Scope Boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. I think basically if we're going to lose, it's going to be through Welcome to the Murder Bridge. We do start with the attack token here though. I don't think Elise can die. Also, our relics are full build. Gale Force and Dreams of Yordles. Okay, so this is fine, probably. As you can see, that strike made her much bigger. And I'm fine killing my Elise because Gale Force is going to put her back in the middle of nowhere anyway. The units are big, so we're not worried about much here. I think the attack probably would give Fizz elusive, but I'm not sure. Okay. And then we attack. Looks like we had nothing to worry about. That is it for challenges 61 through 70 of the April 2025 monthly challenges. Also, that's it for the April 2025 monthly challenges. Let me know if you guys actually watch this stuff, because overall I find it a chore to do and I don't love it. So if you guys do love it, then I'll keep doing it. Otherwise, I'll probably just do the spreadsheet and keep that updated. Also make it easier for me to like edit my spreadsheet faster, because these take so much out of me that I don't want to play a bunch of games in a row. Whereas when I'm not recording them, I just play a bunch of games in a row. And then that's, you know, nicer. Lemon Nation #1. Good for him. I think he streams, and he likes Gnar. I don't know about anyone else, I really have no idea. And I am position 1, rank 248. So yeah, obviously I didn't speedrun this. It's good that 248 people have done it so far, though. I think those numbers are increasing. So I'm happy for Runeterra. It's also coming up on our, I think, 5th anniversary. So yeah, I mean, I just love this game and hope you love this game as well. If you're watching this far, I'm sure you do. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.